What's going on, guys? My name is Hamilton. I'm here with the Trading Initiative. Quick video on our TSM trade. I just want to get ahead of it. We had an incredible day today in TSM, and so I want to talk through the thought process really quick and how we want to actually manage this to take the most out of it that we can. So the TSM trade, if we switch over to the actual trade setup itself, you can see here on our market research portal that we entered it as early as 2 days ago, right? We were looking at potentially owning TSM up here at the all-time high spot. Just as it was breaking above 138. Now, we wanted to buy a pullback, and inside of the actual trade idea, we talked about that, listen, we don't want to buy on a big update, particularly if you're trading options. You're going to be paying all of that extra premium, all of the IV that's juicing the contracts, etc. We want to be buying on a pullback, right? We wanted to target those July 170s for no more than $4, and we actually ended up grabbing them for as low as like $2.80 on the actual pullback. So if we actually go and look at TSM when we initially entered the position was just 2 or 3 sessions ago on Tuesday. We took advantage of the big pullback in towards that overhead supply zone that should have acted as a demand zone, and it did. We bought on the big down day. Most people are thinking it's a fake out. We don't want to own this thing anymore. They're going to sell us those contracts that they bought for over $4. As a matter of fact, I think they marked as high as $5, and we grabbed them for nearly 50% off, as low as about $2.80 on that next day. It's this pullback, right? 2 days later, obviously, we gapped up into an all-time high. This is an all-time high close. And what I think is more important about this trade is not necessarily that we nailed the entry. It was great. Some of it's luck. We know where we want to enter. We know where we want to risk off, etc. But the actual bounce and the ferocity of the bounce is up for anybody to pretend to know, right? We're going to just chalk it up as we expected it to bounce, and it bounced a lot for us. We were able to close a portion of our position today, and that's what I want to really talk about, is the fact that managing these big wins is harder than finding them to begin with. Most people are going to find themselves in a situation with TSM right now. They're going to be up and over 200% if you were able to grab the contracts with us when we were actually grabbing them inside of TTI. The normal thought here, even with the price target up near 185, is, oh my gosh, I'm up 200%. I'm okay with this profit. I'm going to close it all. That's not what we do inside of TTI. Inside of TTI, instead, what we like to do is sell half at over 100%, which is what we were able to do with TSM. Today, we gapped up into 200%. So immediately, if you bought 4 contracts, for example, you're going to lose 2 of those. You're going to close those at the 200%-ish mark range. What you're going to do is you're essentially going to turn that position free. You're taking all of the capital that you initially put into that trade out, and you are now just playing with house money. At a 200% chip off, if you will, you're also banking profit. So by no means, even if the other 2 contracts go to 0%, you're going to lose. You're going to make money on this trade no matter what at this point, right? And so what we like to do here is, by de-risking the trade after the big move up and over 100%, is now we have something called a stress-free trade. We can let this trade continue to ride up until its overall price target at 185. But your ability to emotionally allow the trade play itself out, every drawdown is not going to cripple you because there's no risk against your actual account principal. You removed it all. That's a superpower inside of TTI, and where most traders never get to in their trading journey. They react to every drawdown on their account. They go crazy when they get big trades. They're never level-headed. They never understand the complex nature of the actual trade and keep focused on the actual price target to let the trade play itself out. So if you're in TSM with us, we posted on the newsletter, etc., which is linked below. It's free. TSM went out 2 or 3 days ago in the free newsletter, so it was an opportunity for all of you guys to buy it with us. My suggestion here is to really focus on not closing the entire trade out. If we are on the front side of an AI bubble, TSM is now the next large cap to participate into an all-time high. This is a great opportunity to own a stock up, running into all-time highs. We're now in a completely free position, and we have July contracts. So we have another 4 or 5 months to sit here and let this thing do whatever it wants. This is what we consider stress-free trading, kind of a Goldilocks trade. We have the strongest sector. We have the strongest industry. We have one of the strongest stocks. We have the right market cap. We have a free trade into all-time high with no overhead supply, potentially bringing us back down. This is a great opportunity for us to be able to just leave these contracts alone for anywhere to 2 to 3 to 4 months. We'll see what happens up here at 185. Let's say we shoot up to 185 in the next month and a half. We still have 3 or so months left on the contracts. We could take a couple off here and let the other ones continue to ride. There's no reason why we have to try to time a top here. That's how these trades turn from singles to home runs to grand slams. So if you're a part of TTI, you understand this process. If you're not a part of TTI, you now have an in-depth look on how we actually manage these big trades. This is an opportunity for us as a community and for you watching this to hit a grand slam in a leading semiconductor name. Guys, my name is Hamilton. I'm here at the Trading Initiative. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe, leave a comment below. Sign up to the free daily newsletter. Like I said, this one went out 2 or 3 days ago. You had the opportunity to buy it with us. It's free. It's 1 email per day. You can unsubscribe whenever you want. And I'll catch you in the next video.